Hey you guys, what's up? Welcome back to Nappy Hour. This week we are going to be doing one of my absolute favorite protective styles, which is mini twists. So over the last year, I've worn my hair like this probably the majority of the year. It's my favorite protective style. I really do think that it's super effective for hair growth because you can put the hair in the twist. They last me for about 3 weeks, which is really good. I don't really have to touch my hair. I can make sure that it stays moisturized. It's the perfect style in my opinion, and I think they're really, really cute as well. So without further ado, let's just jump into the tutorial. So for this style, you really don't need much. So I've already washed and moisturized my hair, so that's why I have it here in these four sections. But in order to actually do the style, you'll just need a comb, like a rat tail comb, to do the parts. I have my Denman brush here just in case I need to detangle a little bit more. The Eco Styler gel to put on the twist, and this will help the twist to last longer and make sure that they look nice and smooth. So, like I said, I've already washed, I've already moisturized. One thing that I do want to say about this style, so confession, whenever I'm doing the back, I literally don't really focus too much on the parts because it's honestly just too much trouble. I have a lot of hair and it already takes me a really long time, so whatever on the parts, like I try to get them pretty straight, but I don't stress over them. But definitely make sure that the front parts are super clean and neat, because that's the part that you can see, right? So just wanted to put that out there. So we're going to start with the back, and I'm actually going to take out both of the sections, because one thing that you don't want to do is if you have your hair split down the middle, you don't want to do the twist like half over here, because then you're going to have a big split in the middle. So if you want to wear it down, it looks weird. So you want to make sure that you actually have twists, going down the middle. So that's why I'm taking this out. And then I'm going to part, all the way across. So I'm actually going to split this back half in half horizontally, just because I have a lot of hair and it's definitely hard to maneuver. Then to part the back. So I do about a 1-inch part, I would say. You want them to be, pretty small, because the smaller they are, the longer they'll last. Oh, shoot. Okay, so I almost forgot one of the things that you'll need, but I am going to be using this B&B hair grease for my scalp. Super important. Love this stuff, as you know if you've seen any of my videos. So once I part it, I'm going to just apply a little bit of the grease directly onto the scalp where I parted it. And now I'm just going to part a section with my fingers, so fairly small. So I'm just finger detangling the hair and taking my Denman brush just to make sure that it's smooth. Then I'm going to take some gel, not much, just a little bit, and smooth that in to the hair. Split the hair into 2 sections and just do a 2-strand twist all the way down to the end. I want to make sure that I'm twisting it up fairly tight, but I mean, this is literally so easy. And the good thing is that I pretty much know my way around my head at this point. So actually, I'm going to complete most of this style sitting in front of the TV catching up on my shows. So I don't even have to be, hemmed up in the bathroom the whole time, because it's just so easy. Curl it around my finger, and there it is. That is the first twist. Okay, y'all, so I finished the back on camera, and this is how the twists are looking so far. But yeah, so let's start on the front. So remember I said in the back I don't really care about the parts, but in the front I do want them to look really neat. So we're going to take our rat tail comb. I've already done this first front section, but basically I just want to part straight forward. And I think I want it to be a little bit bigger than that. So I will, little flakes here. My products don't love that, but that's okay. Excuse me. And I'm gonna pin this section to the side. Then I'm going to take my oil and apply it. You can't really see that, but apply that directly onto the scalp. So remember, I said I wanted to make these pretty small, right? So I'm gonna part it right here. So I'll probably put four twists across here. So this is about the size section that I'm working with. And I'll pin this to this section too, so it's out of the way. So my first has dried a bit just because it took me a while to do the other. So I'm gonna add just a little bit more water. Then add some gel to make sure that the twist lasts, because remember this is a protective style. I'm gonna brush all of that through. And then actually I did not say this on the opening about using edge control, but you do need edge control. So I'm using the edge booster. I've been using this for a while. Definitely open to suggestions. So maybe if you guys could leave in the comments what kind of edge control you use. I like this, but sometimes it gets a bit flaky on me. So I definitely want to try something new. I'm just going to take a little bit and add it to this top part because I want it to just look really smooth and neat. And then I'm going to break the hair into two sections, right? And just do a 2-strand twist all the way down. All done. So these are the twists, just so y'all can get a closer view. You can see here that I have a little bit of white residue just from the products, but not to worry, that will dry. But you guys, seriously, this is my favorite style. I love this hair so much. And next week, actually, make sure you stay tuned. I'm going to talk about different ways that you can style it because I feel like it's super versatile. You can wear a lot of different types of looks. So make sure you stay tuned for next week's Nappy Hour. But yes, really good. So I'll just make sure I keep it moisturized, covering it up at night, and they should last no problem. I put a scarf on this top part just to make sure that this stays neat here. But yeah, I mean, it's just that easy. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. Oh, before I go, I want to challenge you. I'm going to wear my hair in protective styles basically for the rest of the year. So I think there are about 4.5 months left in 2020. 2020 has been a complete and total mess. However, what we can do is come out of 2020 with the inches, okay? So I'm challenging you all to wear your hair in protective styles, maybe not the whole rest of the year, but the majority of it. So if that's twist, if you want to do braids, you just want to pull it back in some type of way, but wear the protective styles and then thank me later. Send me a message and say, girl, you really, really looked out. But yes, that is the challenge. But make sure before you go, you like, comment, subscribe, follow me on Instagram, and I will see y'all next week.